secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, alright? Today we have Doc Rivers Replica build, aka Doc. Now, before we get into the video though, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Liking up the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your noti game for my daily dub uploads. But now let's hop straight into this video. So, we all know what Doc Rivers as a coach, right? But Doc Rivers actually played in the NBA, and also Doc Rivers has, you know, his son that plays in the NBA too. But a time ago, he played with one of the greatest players of all time, Dominique Wilkins, and Doc Rivers was actually a pretty good player. Now, I'm not gonna lie, his numbers make it really hard to make his shooting really great, but he's still a good build. Let's just talk about it. Point guard, right-handed, number 25, right? You wanna go 6'4" with the height, 185 pounds. And then what you want to do with your wingspan, just keep it the same. Body shape, you can go any shape you want to, but I went built because I just want him to be a little bit bigger than, because he was already 185, but you can pick any body shape that you want, okay? Now, again, like I said, the offensive side of this build is going to be a little iffy, okay? I'm not going to lie to you, all right? You can go 78 on a close shot. You can only go 80 on the driving layup, which is good enough to get, obviously, the Zach LaVine layup package, which is still good enough. Then the driving dunk, you got to go to 60 on the driving dunk, all right? No standing dunk, and then you have to go at least 58 on the post control. So as you can tell, there's nothing serious crazy here, but you do get Giant Slayer on the Hall of Fame, and you also get Fearless Finisher on silver. These are two good badges that you want to have on a build that's 6'4". That is going to allow you to be pretty productive, and of course, you do get Acrobat on silver also, okay? We are not able to go here unless you want to add some badges, okay? Now, we're going to talk about that in a second when we go over badges. Now, this is where it's a little disappointing. He won a shooter, obviously. A 73 on the mid-range and a 65 on the three ball. That's all we have here with a 68 free throw. It's a head scratcher. I did not watch, I wasn't born in the 80s. I never watched Doc Rivers play. Obviously, he did not really shoot well. Maybe he was a role player. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a little head scratcher here. I was not able to go crazy with him. I'm just saying his numbers were really that low, right? So I tried to go as high as I could. But from this point on, everything's actually really good, all right? So 85 on the pass accuracy, okay? 88 on the ball handle, all right? And then 75 with the speed with ball, which you get in Michael Jordan dribble style. So 88 is the highest we could go, but that's still okay. You still get quick first step on gold, unpluckable on gold, hyperdrive on gold, clamp breaker, which is the most OP badge, on gold also. So these are things that we're used to. We're used to seeing this already. We have handles for days on silver, mismatch expert. Well, not mismatch expert. We don't care about none of that. All right. Other than that, the pass accuracy 85 is going to be really strong with the Hall of Fame dimer. You get floor general on gold. So again, there is some pluses here. This build can dribble, right? This is pretty out there. The build can dribble and get to the cup if you need be. It just ain't shooting. All right. Now, this is when things get really, really good. All right. So as you see here, 52 on the interior defense, 87 on the perimeter defense. So what that allows you to do is you get minutes on Hall of Fame, and you get gold challenger, and you get silver clamps. But this is when things get crazy. Yes, you get a 99 still. So that means you get Hall of Fame glove with this build. And then you go 29 on the block, 35 on the offensive rebound, and 42 on the defensive. So you have 21 badge points to work with. But the big one here is going to be that Hall of Fame glove and that challenger along with menace. And again, you know, pick dodger. So you get a really good defensive build here and playmaking, all right? And then on the speed, it's still solid, 85 speed, all right? You go 90 acceleration, which everybody wants on a dribble build. You get that 90 acceleration, 55 on the strength, and then you want to go 67 on the vert, and of course, you know that 91 on the stamina. So you look at 13, 11, 21, and 21. From players that used to play back in pie charts, this is definitely a yellow-red type pie chart type build. There's not much shooting to this. There's enough finishing to get to the basket. So again, for the individuals that want to use this type of build, this build is where you're definitely a facilitating. Like, say, for instance, you're in the rec. You're someone that doesn't really like to score a lot, but you like to play defense and you like passing the ball as a point guard. This will be a good build for that, right? Bring the ball, and because it's I'm saying good build for it, because it's a replica build, you get a replica name, and you get a build that's within your play style, All right, so that's where I'm talking about here. The 99 still is going to translate really well in the rec. I mean, we all know that spamming passing lanes, getting on ball steals is going to be really good. The playmaking is going to really help out because you could get to the cup. Remember, an 80 driving layup will give you Zach LaVine. That's the best layup package on the game, and you still get Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. That combination alone is going to allow you to finish at the basket. You do have a 60 driving dunk, so you will be able to get dunks with this build. You're just not going to be able to get a lot of contact dunks, meaning like there's just someone coming up close to you, you won't get that dunk. But if it's an open lane, you will dunk it. If you get any type of contest, Giant Slayer and Fearless Finisher should help out. On the shooting, I would stick strictly in the mid-range and use, like I said, maybe Brissett base, and that should allow you to hit pretty consistently in the mid-range. But again, this build could work, okay? You get shot creating, playmaking, and you get locked. Obviously, I went extreme clamps and perimeter badge drop, but what I would say is this, is that, again, you could go with the playmaking, one of these playmaking to help out with your team as a facilitator. If you have a good rec team with guys that are shooters that know how to play, maybe this playmaking option will be good. I only recommend using like the playmaking type badges when you're in a rec scenario. I know some people love using those in the rec, so that's something to keep in mind, all right? But here we have it. Oh, well, I just changed the team boost, but I want to go extreme clamps. All right, anyway. But yeah, here you have it, my nephews and nieces, man. We got the head coach that won the championship with the Boston Celtics, all right? And we got, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got Marcus Smart in there too. Hey, yo, obviously all those are good defensive players we just saw right there. Good defensive players, and of course it makes sense. But there you have it, man. Young Doc Rivers with the hair. This is when he had hair, man. All right. But yeah, so here we go, man. We got Doc, man. So now what we're gonna do is this. We'll test this build out real quick. We're gonna get to 99, and of course we'll then get you out of here. So let's go ahead and get 99 here. Boom. All right. Again, like I said, get that Giant Slayer. Go ahead and get your Acrobat. We can pour that. Get your Fearless Finisher. That leaves us with 5 badges left over. So again, like I said, we're not able to go down here unless you want to add your badge points to that. So then what I would probably use with these, man, let's see. Let's go ahead and get Fast Twitched in and get that one on Aerial Wizard. Yeah, let's do Aerial Wizard, okay? On the shooting side, again, not much here, man, but I will go with my Green Machine. You want to always have Green Machine. You always want to have Amp, so let's go ahead and core that. Let's get Volume Shooter here. And then let's go with, I mean, theoretically, you could go with Catch and Shoot, just in case you get the opportunity to. Maybe go ahead and drop on Claymore also, to sit still, catch and shoot it, hit that thing in the mid-range in the corner. You know what I'm saying? You can make this work. On the playmaking side, let's go ahead and get Unpluckable. Let's get our quick first step. That's our 10. We want to go ahead and get Clamp Breaker. Let's core that. Let's get our Handles for Days. Boom. We get Hyperdrive. Boom. So as you see here, you might want to use some badge points to get your bell out. Also, maybe get an Anchor Breaker will be really good also to use those badge points. Remember, at the beginning of the season, when you play Simulated, you get 4 badge points off rip when you do start playing My Career, and then you get every single badge points hit level 39. If you double cored, I think double core would be better for the defensive side, so let's talk about that real quick. So obviously we do want to go Pick Dodger here. We want to go Menace. Let's get our 10 first. Then again right here, we will go ahead and get our Glove. We'll core that. All right, now this is if you double core. If you can double core, then what I would do is I will core Challenger. That will still keep you with 11. Then I will go ahead and go, or Interceptor, which I don't really care much for Interceptor, but we could do that. All right, so you can go ahead and get your clamps. All right, so you'll double core that with Challenger and Glove, get your clamps. This is only if you double core. If you didn't double core, you might want to add all your badge points here, right? But then come back here, get Menace Hall of Fame. You got your Pick Dodger. Your ankle braces, I don't really care for that much. Same thing for here, I don't really care for that for much, but I will probably do Workhorse with ankle breakers. And then with that last one left over, maybe I'll just go off-ball pass, all right? But anyway, there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the Doc Rivers replica build, aka Doc. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head Uncle Dimmy. I'll be back really soon with another banger, man. And you know, when I say back soon with another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.